2022 Tesla Model S receives 5-star Euro NCAP rating. November 17, 2022. The refreshed Tesla Model S is finally entering the European car market, and according to Euro NCAP, it will be one of the safest cars on the road. The 2022 Tesla Model S received a 5-star safety rating. Just like the original version in 2014, Tesla's flagship has a very high active safety level, with a 98% score in the Safety Assist category, on par with the recently tested Tesla Model Y. Passive safety is also pretty strong, with adult occupant protection at 94% and child occupant protection at 91%. In terms of vulnerable road user protection, the result is 85%. Those results apply to both versions of the car: dual motor AWD and tri-motor AWD Plaid. Tesla, in its blog post, notes that the Model S received the highest overall score among any vehicle tested in this protocol by Euro NCAP, very likely referring to the sum of points 142.4, compared to 140.4 in the case of the Tesla Model Y. However, it's not necessarily true that we should compare the results between vehicles, at least Euro NCAP is not doing that, because a point in one category is not equal to a point in another category. Nonetheless, Tesla Model S is clearly at the forefront of car safety, far exceeding the minimum level that would be necessary for a 5-star rating. 2022 Tesla Model S Euro NCAP test results: adult occupant protection 94%, child occupant protection 91%, vulnerable road users protection 85%, safety assist 98%. Crash tests include frontal impact test: 50% of the width of the car is striking an oncoming deformable barrier, both traveling at 50 km/h, 31 miles per hour. Frontal impact test: the car impacts a rigid full-width barrier at 50 km/h, 31 miles per hour. Side impact test: a mobile deformable barrier impacts the driver's door at 60 km/h, 37.3 miles per hour. Pole test: the tested car is propelled sideways into a rigid pole at 32 km/h, 20 miles per hour. Source reposted and summarized from Mark Kane at Inside EV. My take: I have been saying for a while, if you want the safest car on the market, get a Tesla. First Tesla showroom in Greece to open November 21, 2022. November 17, 2022. Tesla fans in Greece will soon be able to get an up-close look at the electric vehicles, as the automaker is preparing to open its first showroom in the country next week. The new Tesla showroom is scheduled to open on November 21. And ahead of the opening, Tesla signage was added to the storefront this week, leaving no doubt as to who is about to move in. According to a report by Greek City Times, Tesla will start moving in some vehicles to sit on the showroom floor. That will eventually include the Model S Plaid, as the flagship sedan is not expected to arrive in the country until the end of the year or early next. Along with showing off their vehicles, Tesla will also conduct deliveries from this new location. Service will handled at a separate location that Tesla opened in Athens in 2021. Although this will be Tesla's first official showroom in Greece, the company has been hosting a pop-up shop in the popular Golden Hall shopping mall in Athens since 2020. There are currently just 3 supercharger stations in Greece. The first opened in early 2021, also at the Golden Hall shopping mall, with a unique configuration for the 6 volts 3 stalls. Source reposted and summarized from Darren John News at Drive Tesla Canada. My take: one more step in Tesla's plan to take over the world. Tesla China cranking out exports. November 17, 2022. While we're already nearing the halfway point for Q4 2022, Tesla's Giga Shanghai appears to still be ramping up exports. While financial markets across the globe continue to struggle, inflation is at high levels in many areas, and a potential recession is upon us, Tesla still hopes to beat the odds with deliveries for Q4 2022 and the year as a whole. It's been a tough year for nearly all automakers, Tesla included, though the US electric automaker has already proven yet again that it can succeed despite adversity. As we explain with each passing quarter, Tesla tends to focus on exports early in each quarter. Moreover, it delivers vehicles to destinations that are furthest from its various factories. As the quarter moves on, the shift to local deliveries begins. This helps Tesla speed up the delivery process near the end of the quarter while ensuring that it's situated to do the best it can with satisfying global demand while the quarter is young. We've now reached the official halfway point for Q4 2022. And Tesla and CEO Elon Musk continue to insist there's no demand problem. Nonetheless, it has lowered prices and offered incentives in China. And delivery times are now significantly reduced. This is due in part to the fact that the automaker made upgrades to Giga Shanghai, which increased production capacity in a big way. While there's a chance there may not be as much demand for Tesla's versus in China at the moment, there's certainly demand in other global markets, where reservation holders are still waiting months to take delivery of a Tesla model. That said, despite the quarter entering its final 6 weeks, it appears Tesla continues to crank out exports from China. As you can see from the video above, there doesn't seem to be any pause in the activity at the Shanghai Nangang terminal. Keep in mind that this all comes after Tesla China already set a new record for exports in October 2022. Tesla RT notes that just about as quickly as the Poseidon shipping vessel loaded and departed from the port near Giga Shanghai, the Glover's Sun showed up for loading. It's also clear from the up-to-date footage that the pier is packed with Teslas. Drone photographer Wu Hua, who has been providing regular updates like the video above, will continue to capture footage as Tesla makes its transition from exports to local deliveries. Perhaps the shift will happen later than usual this quarter since Tesla appears to have so many orders to fill in Europe. Based on Wu's videos and data from other watchers, the Glover's Sun that just arrived at the port is at least the 16th ship to leave China loaded with Tesla's exports. Source reposted and summarized from Stephen Loveday at Inside EVs. My take, of course they are. Q4 will be the biggest quarter ever. Tesla delivers 10,000th vehicle in Israel. November 17, 2022. Tesla has reached another milestone, the delivery of its 10,000th vehicle in Israel. Tesla became the first automaker in Israel to deliver 10,000 electric vehicles. Tesla's development in Israel is a success story. The manufacturer was able to quickly penetrate the market, capturing the hearts of the locals. At the end of February 2021, the first batch of just 70 Model 3s arrived at the port. After that, hundreds of cars were delivered to Israel almost monthly, and in 2022, the batches began to be measured in thousands. Now, Tesla cars have literally flooded the roads of Israel and have become truly ubiquitous. On November 15, Tesla Israel announced a big achievement. In just 16 months since the first delivery, the company has delivered 10,000 vehicles to the country, which includes both Model 3 and Model Y at Connecting Godos. Twitter shared this great news with the public. This is the first time any electric vehicle manufacturer has reached this milestone in Israel. This is quite a big achievement, given the fact that Tesla has repeatedly raised the price of its cars. Over the entire period of its presence in the market, the price of Model 3 has increased by approximately 25%. In addition, Tesla started in a relatively desolate market. There was no lively interest in the electric vehicle sector, and clean vehicle manufacturers were slow to develop in Israel. Tesla gave a solid impetus, and after its arrival, other manufacturers began to enter the local market with their EVs. Tesla's development in Israel has not been easy, and the company has faced some challenges that come with entering new markets. However, all of them were gradually solved, along with the growth of operations and customer base. Source reposted and summarized from Eva Fox at Tasmanian. My take: Tesla is ramping up deliveries everywhere. Soon they will be super common all over the world.